it pains me that friendship is so underrated in this world and age, because we have lots of people talking about relationships, boyfriend, girlfriend, same sex, bestiality. Like, there's a lot of news on those stuff, and we barely have even in the church, topics on true friendships, how to heal, how to recover, how to not get hurt or stop hurting people in general, how to process that anger so it doesn't develop into unforgiveness, and not just going around in the world with that unforgiveness and bitterness passing on to different people. You know what they say about hurt people. I believe that there are lots of people who also have this problem of not being able to find good friends, like your kind of people in this generation, in this world today. And this brings me on the subject of friendship, like finding good, godly friendships. I don't know what other friendships can be true and genuine and pure. The godly friendship, you don't have to keep holding on to people, fit into a group of people just because you want to escape loneliness. Sometimes it's good to be alone. Let me repeat that. Sometimes it's good to be alone. We need to accept alone time. It helps you gain clarity into solving problems, not of your own, but problems that involves other people, so you can make a better impact. If you have a problem with helping people, you have to step back, redefine, and reevaluate, and know yourself for yourself. And know God. Start from there. Know God first. It will help you to know yourself, because relationship with God is the basis for any friendship. Having a relationship with the Word is having a relationship with God. God is the Word. Get to know Him through the Word. You'll definitely meet your kind of people. There's nothing wrong with being alone for a while. Girl, you know the truth. There's always your kind of people on earth, even if it's 0.001 times 10 raised to power billion. You definitely meet them. So trust God who brought the ones whom you can't seem to get over right now. Secondly, reanalyze your boundaries. True friendship just makes you feel safe. You both feel safe and you trust each other with certain degrees of information, because you have your inner circle and you have friends, the outer circle on the outside, and you have acquaintances, people you just usually say hi and hello to, and you have to learn to draw that line between each of these people. So quickly, let's look at this video. In this video you see these two individuals, the blue and the black candle. The black is representing a very toxic person, and in this friendship you see that they are very closely linked together. And even though the black person is quite toxic, the person in blue just can't let go. She's still like, until now it's causing her to get drained. You see how the person in black, via the ties that she has had with him, it's causing a burnout on her, both emotionally and physically, because you see her crumbling down just now, and yeah, she's completely exhausted, completely drained. And this is what happens if you do not let go of toxic people in your life, toxic friendships. You have to realize that it's time to stop holding on to some people just because you don't want to be lonely. I hope this illustration is very helpful. It's tough, to cut the strings of toxic people who always want to leash on you, who just want to take. Stop holding on to toxic people. And I know that this is very common in the world today, where they are manipulators and narcissistic people. They seem and they come off strong, as if since they came into existence in your life, you can't live without them. That's just to say, healthy friendships allow space to get angry and to get hurt. Allow yourself to go through these feelings, and trust me, when you've healed, you will come back stronger a million times. Give yourself space if that friendship or relationship can't be fixed. And for those who are dissociating from such people, take some time to reflect, to reanalyze those experiences, learn the lessons from these relationships, so you don't keep repeating history over and over and having the same pattern. Take some time alone, engage in the right materials, watch movies, get to know what you like, finding new relationships. You're an acquaintance, you're my friend, you don't have to tell them personally, but you know these things to yourself. The characteristics of true friends. True friends don't expect anything from each other except basic things that are needed, like, calling each other, checking up on each other. Finally, a little advice for as many people who've gotten attached to folks whom they aren't even dating, but in the name of friendship. I know you know what to do, but you're finding it really hard to just stay away because, you guys have exchanged so much information about each other. You're watching that TV show, you have that strong urge to just reach back to them, to just
Savannah, slow down.
Take some time alone, engage in the right materials. With this, I'm rooting for you. Give yourself space. This will help give you clarity on how to be better at friendship. It will help redefine and reevaluate, restructure, set right boundaries, and be better at keeping good friendships. True friendships comprises of all of that. And so, it's godly friendship. It's my video, not yours. So starting on this note, Proverbs 17:17. Again, it's my video, so I get to do what I want. Proverbs 17:17. A friend loves at all times, but a brother is born for adversity. In this chapter, I find the friend and brother both complementary, because friend can be family when they recognize that they have to be there for you, not just for the rosy times, the times when everything seems good. They are mainly there for times of trouble, times of adversity, when you're hurting, when you're going through a tough time, when you're experiencing financial breakdown.
To say yourself, even if not teaching, she'll be able to back home for you.
True friends don't expect anything from each other, because you were able to give them 100 when they were in need, and now you want to try to take a 500 from them.
If you want to talk to me direct. Don't go through the corners.
That's toxic. Dude, you should change that behavior. If someone hasn't called you out, this is a sign. Do not expect, because you do not want to be disappointed. But basic things like calling you when you've informed them that you are experiencing an episode or an emergency. This is my definition of friendship. If you think sending a text is fine, you don't have to hear her voice, you don't have to pray for her, you're not that kind of person, it's not your personality,
God forbid,
then I don't know what kind of friend you are. So there you have it. True friends are compassionate and kind. You should learn how to be kind to the folks around you. Friends extend forgiveness. Now here goes the question: are you extending forgiveness to others? Think about that and pause the video or we'll move on. Or true friends rejoice with you and give you a shoulder to lean on or cry on. Do you envy your friends? Yes, is a question I'm asking you right now. Do you feel sick in your stomach every time they get a promotion or something good happens for them? Do you feel threatened? Do you feel intimidated? If so, then you have to work on that. Yeah, you're welcome. True friends listen intently to what you have to say. So no matter how I may be on the defensive, you are on the offensive. Listen. You have 2 ears and 1 mouth. You hear twice and you speak once. Listen hard when they talk and try to understand them. I don't know if you've ever experienced or encountered a person, say your friend, because I know this is what's happened to me. And I was confronting an issue with him, and he was constantly saying, just a constant repetition of I. And we weren't moving past it. So you have to learn boundaries, especially when this discussion is very difficult for both of you, or for one of you, or either ways. Still, the thing is, try to listen. Listen, hear them out, understand, try to put yourself in their shoes. You don't have any right whatsoever to feel entitled or to feel obligated that every time you ask your friend for something, for a need, for money, for whatever thing, they have to say yes. And I know, because I've been a people pleaser, and I know for a fact that saying yes can be a bit of an overburden. All the time, always yes. Even if you don't have it, you go out of your way to make sure that they have it. Know when to call it quits, because that we live in a lonely world, but holding on to relationships, people who are deemingly toxic, is not just destroying you, it is causing havoc to your immediate environment.
Oh my God! Wow!
As well, you may not know it, but it's true. Friends carry your burden. Like I said, they may not give you the exact money to pay the bill, but they always pray for you, reach out and try to see how you're doing. They send up prayers on your behalf, and they call you. I know I used to do this a lot for my friends, especially in campus, and everything has like they send up prayers for you, and then they call you up next morning, or the Lord laid it in my heart to pray for you this morning, to reach out to you. How are you doing, Sister Amara? I hope you're fine. Can I pray for you shortly? Is this a good time? If it's not, I'll call you by 5. Talk like civil people. Be a good friend. Friends lovingly point you back to God when you're falling away. And this is the reason why in my inner circle I just have 1 or 2 people. Like, they can tell me this video sucks. They tell me what needs to be said, not what I think I need to hear. That's true friendship. That's godly friendship. They tell you when you feel like giving up on a dream, on a project that God has instructed you to do. They point you back to God. They say, you've spoken to the Holy Spirit about this. Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to be over the edge and condemning you. I'm talking to you now who don't believe in friendships anymore.
For now, as it be me, I don't trust anybody again. If not even you.
Like, you've been so badly hurt, betrayed. In as much as, yes, we live in a lonely world, you've probably been the girl who was indoors, homebred. You came out of the house, went to uni or college, and you joined a group of people whose company you love, and in that group somehow you were being called jested on names like, say, petite, because of how short you were, and you didn't like that. No matter how much you told them that you never loved that word, they still kept saying it. Your friends persisted in calling you names, and you just couldn't leave that group because you can't bear the aches and the pains of being alone and falling back into a shell and introverted, and then finally live in a home with 7 cats and die alone.
Oh my God!
I can tell you all this because I used to be an overthinker, or am I still one? I do not know. Still, I would say it's good to have friends, but you should know when to call it quits, when to disassociate from folks that are toxic. They're not good for you. I'm not going to tell you, but they keep you accountable for your actions. True friendships fight to give each other the advantage, and they encourage you in the right path. Now, in the context of addressing an issue with your friend, and listening, actively listening to their perspective.
No matter what.
Be happy, rejoice with them.
And if it can't be fixed, trust me, you'll be fine.
Trust me, you can do this. You're a child of God. You've got the Holy Spirit inside of you. In cooperation with your senses or your organs. He's working with your soul. Trust He's leading in your life. Even if you do screw up, apologize, forgive yourself, and move past it. Stop kicking yourself in the ass. Get past it, move on. People will continue to be people. You just have to stay true to yourself, because every person is just looking out for themselves, and you have to look out for you. Why I say people will continue to be people, because no matter how much you think you know people, you never know someone completely. And I rephrase, no matter how much you know your friends, you never know them completely. You just know the version they show you. You know the sides they reveal to you. And same goes for you. They only see what you show them. They only know what you tell them. So some people can be needy, and they want to be in your space all the time. And even if you are unoccupied, just have limits, and you can inform them very calmly, quietly, very demure. I'm sorry, I can go past my limit. I can talk to you right now. Let's do this next week. And you hang up. Stop giving too much room. Stop being too available to people. Healthy friendships allow space for hurt, to get angry, and to resolve these conflicts. It's not the worst thing on earth when you guys start fighting. Instead, it's time, it's good you fight so you can see what pisses them off, and try to resolve that conflict, because you want to be a good friend. I really hope this has been useful. And if you think there's any part of this video which I didn't get right, or to you think you could have said it better, or you could have, or you think I didn't say it right, whatever, or you have any contributions to make, please do that in the comment section. And don't forget to like and subscribe to this video, share so it gets to the right people. Yeah, love you.